What the fresh heck is going on here, ladies and gents? I'm DVC, and welcome to actually our first Five Nights at Freddy's discussion video. Now, we're just talking over the trailers for this one, but as you guys know, we have a FNAF movie that is now in the works, and it is the Mike storyline, or the Mike screenplay. The ba- the basic setup is this makes sense, and why didn't I think of this before? This is literally just the what we know about the movie so far. And the problem is actually this is a good mix. It has the best pieces from all the previous screenplays. Not really any problems here. All the right characters, all the right motivations, all the right stakes. Verdict? Yeah, we're going with this one. It's fun. It's scary. It's got and it has a great central story. All right. So on to the bad news. The bad news is that there won't be any more screenplays to add to this list since we're officially making the Mike screenplay, and the filming starts in spring. Now, that is the only thing we know about the FNAF film. But the question is, what is the Mike screenplay? Now, from what we know about Mike Schmidt, or Michael Afton, whichever you want to go with, is that he is the central character in the first FNAF game, which we already went through by the trailer there. And we also know that he is present at the very end of FNAF 6 when all the animatronics are burned and the remaining animatronics, Circus Baby, Molten Freddy, Scrap Trap, Lefty, Michael, and even Henry are at the end. They all burn alive together, I guess, and most of them are set free, and William is sent to purgatory, as we all know. But what could this Mike screenplay be about? Now, there's a couple of ideas that I have off the top of my head, and I haven't really seen anyone talk about the whole Mike screenplay yet. So I figured, what the heck, might as well bring it up here. Um, you could have the FNAF 1 centered story. We have him coming in each night, experiencing what we experience in the game, and as the movie progresses, we get some backstory. Maybe we get to see the FNAF 4 location. We get to meet the crying child. We get to meet William Afton. Even though we don't see his face, I could see us doing. I could see them film doing, like, say, what I'm gonna call an Ozai situation where you hear him talk but you don't see his face, something akin to that. Or you can introduce the phone guy. Maybe you don't see his face, but he's on the phone with Mike in at least the first game. And the same thing with the third game. If we go to from Five Nights 3, we experience what he experienced in the first game. And again, we don't see Phone Dude, but we hear him talking on the phone. It's the same thing here. But really, it's anyone's guess at this point. There's a lot you can do with the Michael Afton character, if this is Michael Afton, if also if Mike Schmidt is the same person as Michael Afton. You know what? Let's just say, for the sake of this video, it is. And let's also say, for the sake of this video, that they're going to connect Michael Afton to being the older brother from FNAF 4. So you can see his reaction to seeing his little brother get chomped by Fredbear. You can see that take place. You can see, his reactions to learning that his little sister, Elizabeth, was killed by Circus Baby. You get to see the slow in the how William loses his mind through Michael's point of view. You get to see all that information. You get to see how the heck who's actually able to survive all the things that he's survived over the course of this series. Is Michael Afton a robot? Which I'm not going to get into all of that. If you want some concrete information, just watch the game theory videos that have to do with Michael Afton being a robot. I think that's like the whole Afton family thing. But yeah, I don't really know. There's so much you can really do with Michael Afton. Now, if this were an Elizabeth Afton story, you could literally see, the start of the film, she's trying to see Circus Baby, but, William Afton, who, again, we don't see his face, Ozai treatment, and you get to see Elizabeth's death, and then the whole film is what Circus Baby's experience, being taken apart multiple times and put back together multiple times, and you get to meet the location animatronics. You get to meet them, and maybe each of those characters are actually holding conversations together, and then Baby kind of recalls what it was like being Elizabeth, her whole thing, and then you ultimately get the FNAF 6 ending where she is then finally set to rest in, you know, FNAF 6. But, considering this is the Michael Afton story, I would imagine is pretty much going to end the same if you do like a focus on specifically FNAF 1 or even FNAF 3 or FNAF 6 with hints from the other games, I say, quote unquote. I don't know, I'm talking in circles here, but really it can be anything at this point. I don't really know, but I want to know you guys' thoughts. What do you think the Mike screenplay is? What do you think will actually take place? Could we see all these characters? What do you think? Let me know. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all next time with yet another video. Take it easy, folks.